Oh, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Today we'll be going further with Alan's part of the story. In the previous episode we sang some songs, we saw a wonderful musical that took my breath away. Now we are back in New York in its dream version, and we are trying to find a way to the Oceanview Hotel. Yeah, guys, you may have fun here. I'll go up here. I got scared shitters. I'm like, I would just spook this dude with my flashlight. Oh, joke's on me, I got spooked. We are going further and further away from the echo, and I don't really like it. Well, maybe you will get on. But there was locked door, right? Maybe through there you go to echo. Maybe you go on this ladder, and from there you maybe somehow go over here. I don't know. I mean, I see this thing over there, so I would assume that maybe it's over there on the roof. I don't know. To be honest, I'm a little bit shaken after this dark figure that I encountered. Oh yeah, now I see the echo. It's actually right here.
This city will suck you dry if you stay here for too long. You'll end up a lost soul, haunting the streets and alleys. A faded-out shadow, glimpsed by some other poor bastard on his way toward the same fate. Your broken dreams become a broken mirror, and the twisted reflection staring back at you with all the pent-up anger, regret, guilt, and shame was the monster you could never get away from.
Sheesh, Case. Sheesh. Some resources. Word of Gun. Sunny Skies. Let's go by Sunny Skies. I do now have a flare gun. My revolver is supposed to be very, very powerful. So we will start upgrading the flare gun. I mean, I suppose that this is just a shortcut. So the humming should be going from the area I ignored originally. Oh no.
Hey, Alan.
Tim?
How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest. Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know about that?
I am the sheriff of Bright Falls. Or I was.
Thank you. Are you related to
Are
Sarah
you
Breaker?
related to Sarah Breaker? She was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Yeah, she's my cousin. I had a police sketch made of Door based on my dreams. I sent it around and Sarah recognized the face from an old case file from the 80s. I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
I feel like, okay, maybe I'm overreaching. Maybe I am just trying to convince myself on something. But I feel like that might be a very, very important detail over here. The Door is a person who potentially went missing in the 80s. Wasn't it the Thomas Saint debacle in the 80s? Or the Andersons were messing with the dark place? Like the AWE, it was in 80s. One person got lost, so maybe this person's appearance, ideas, and stuff was taken over by the dark presence, and maybe the dark presence is now not wearing the appearance of the, oh my god, Barbara Yeager, but of the Warland Door. Is it the dark presence itself that sings together with Alan on the stage?
So Deerfest is still a thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever.
Also, Sarah is with the feds. Does she know about Saga? Maybe they work together? I mean, the feds is a small company, right?
You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny, me too. What was in the case file about Door?
Not a lot of details in it. A local man named Warland Door went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Door living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
Struck by lightning bolt. So again, it refers to Anderson's. Well, maybe Odin or Thor, likely Thor, struck him for. Well, yeah, maybe he was a dark presence, and they slammed him and defeated the dark presence back in their age. I need to remember where I was. I missed a container over there. Yeah, I should have been there. This part is all ahead of me. Door went missing in 1988. Age has not aged, longevity, not human, alien, magic. Uncle Frank would have known more, but he is dead. Not his real name? Hidden meaning? Yeah, I was trying to understand if Orlindor is some kind of well, not charade, but like door is a noun on its own, right? So do I not see something in Warlin? Is it an acronym or something? Hmm. I was at the morgue. I was about to give the evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here to this dream reality. Why? Not New York, not NYC, away to other places and Nexus. Is Door the gatekeeper? What's that about the red-headed woman? Hmm.
I just want to say. Wake. Drown.
Go away, guys. Both of you, go away. Go away. He will not go away, will he? He got me still. I don't need that container that bad, so you can have it. So where would you lead me right now if I were to enter this place?
I could see the Oceanview Hotel. I was getting close.
But then... Okay, you piqued my curiosity. I congratulate you on that. What if I do this? Well, first, I get a container with shotgun ammo. Do you now lead to different place?
The lights affected where the door led to.
You certainly do. Okay, I cannot do that. I am pretty limited, like I cannot go away from this place at all. But funny enough, I can see an echo over here that I cannot match with anything. Huh. It is just a puzzle, right? So I just need to figure it out. Let me double check the other place, because I left it in a hurry because I thought that this is some weird shenanigans happening over here. And shenanigans are absolutely weird, like we acknowledge that. This place is all about weird shenanigans. Can I go away from this place? No, I cannot. Okay. So I took the white. And now I can do this. And maybe over here. Well, I still do not see the other part of the echo, but there's no staircase. There was another spooky shadow that I missed, right? Mate, I don't like you. Did I reach the place, by the way? I have a ward of lamp. Well, there is an opportunity to stop, to further ease the use of batteries, right? Or the use of healing items. Let's go with the batteries first, because I think that this is essential resource. And we still need to figure out the echo because we can see it over here. Well, okay, I see that thing over there, so I somehow need to cross and then I will be able to see it. The run of happy endings, okay. But the only thing I can do right now... Oh yeah, maybe if I... Yeah, okay. I'm just being hasty again, right? Try our new Oceanview cocktail.
I could use that shotgun.
You found an episode of Night Springs. This is optional content. Yes, about Night Springs. So, I accidentally played through the first episode of what seems to be a DLC. And usually, I would prefer to play DLCs after the main game, right? So it was fun and all, but we will return to Night Springs episodes when we are done with the main story. So for now, I will skip it. Manhattan, Lake on the Rocks, Shotgun, Negroni, Oceanview Cocktail 2550. That is insanely expensive. And you said you could use that shotgun. Where did you see the shotgun? There you saw the shotgun. And where is our closest saving spot? I'll need to get back to it then. I also cannot exit for now, so we'll do that.
Caught my eye.
You dream of calling it quits, making a clean break, retiring, escaping, leaving all this sordid misery and terror behind. Getting in a car and driving till you see the sunrise, somewhere where the sun still rises. Settling down, buying a house, fixing it up, building a life, finding someone. It's a fool's dream. It would all go bad. And having let hope in, it would be unbearably worse than this. You can take the man out of the city, but you can never take the city out of the man.
Oh, that was quite gloomy. Let me briefly see if there is a safe room over here. Ah. Alright, before I proceed then, the safe room is not that far away, so... So, I would assume that the worst case scenario, this thing takes at least 4 items, like 4 slots. So let's see, I don't need double stack of batteries. I could probably remove 1 flare. That would be 3. So let's temporarily remove the first aid kit, because then we have entire row and a bit more for the shotgun. Alan seems so wide as a person. I don't know, maybe like when you climb the stairs, he's like wide, you know? Like I know the worst memes about Kylo Ren. That's how wide he seems to me. Show me the champion of light. Yeah, it takes 4 slots. Yeah. Rapidly fires 2 single shots with tight pellet spread. Achma. There was an Achma beer, by the way. Ah, that was Go away. Go away. I didn't like it. No. You can take that shit back. Thank you very much. The map showed that there was a lot of power somewhere here. No? Okay. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. You just never know, so. It's just right now I'm clearly going away from it. Ay, 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 what are you doing to me? Seducing me like this. Making me go crazy. Where could you potentially be hiding? Hmm? I mean, that one we found. Ay, 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 what kind of conundrum is that? No, from here I don't see anything, so. Okay, it's like with that other marker, I don't want to spend too much time on that because I already suspect that some of the markers can get just stuck. So now I will think that this is just another case of that. Okay. Are we blasting some tunes? Maybe not. Okay, that is clearly the room where I am supposed to be going. So naturally, we go some other direction. Except we cannot.
The room was empty except for the projector. More games. Was the film a message waiting to be played?
Projector, you say? At least it's not a slide projector. The spiral symbol that we saw occasionally in the motel. Okay.
In this temple of shadow and mist, there's a window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing, am I standing still, or running, or kneeling?
I do not recognize this person yet. Is this Alan?
You're the one who's been calling me.
Indeed. I'm Tom Zane.
Okay, that's Tom
Welcome
Zane
to the
again.
House of Zane.
The poet. The diver. You look like me. How the hell?
Or maybe you look like me, you handsome devil. The diver was a beloved character I played in one of my films. I'm a filmmaker, a celebrated auteur.
I need answers. Why is return so important? What?
Alan, you always get worked up like this. Come on, I'll fix you a drink. You and me, Alan. We're in this together.
What if that's Scratch?
Two artists collaborating, remember? Crafting the keys to our escape. Your magnum opus, Return, and its companion piece, my film. Sharing our life-altering visions, a melding of higher minds. Dreaming up our transcendental work of art. Here, in this room, 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 in this room.
I need the clicker. It's return, but because we return.
That is how the magic happened.
Enough of this bullshit. Alice is in danger. I need another murder site to go further. Back to Parliament Tower. Scratch is...
Your wife is safe back in the real New York. But Scratch is reaching for her through an overlap. Return is the key to escaping the dark place. You need to get it before that freak does. There's a murder site here in the hotel. Let the waves of your writing carry you there.
Hello?
They're on to us. If anyone asks, you were never here.
Was that Jesse and the professor? And yes, I'm absolutely convinced that this dude is Scratch.
Tom is
This is
saying it ended our talk in what felt like a paranoid fit. I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it.
I'm absolutely convinced that this is not Thomas Zane. I'm absolutely convinced that this is Scratch. That Scratch wants to get his hand on the return so that he can rewrite it in a way that he feed. That he's obsessed with returning to real world. Well, because Scratch is obsessed with that. He wants to get out as well. And we know from Saga that Scratch and Alan got out together. The way he twitched at the mention of his name. So I don't trust this guy. I don't want to do his bidding. I don't like this BS.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path.
Thing is, we never saw the face of Zane. So, unfortunately, it is plausible that it is still Thomas Zane who just got inspired. Like, there is a lot of confusion, like who is Alan Wake and who is Thomas Zane, because there was a character who referred to Alan as Tom, and for the life of me, I do not remember who that is, and I'm terribly sorry. Might be Anderson Brothers. Then there was confusion in the Suomi Hall between the Alan Wake and Thomas Zane as well that I paid attention to. So, still don't trust it. This is a treacherous place.
I would start at the entrance lobby. The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
I would assume that this leads back to the streets then. Possibly. I mean, this does look like an entrance hall. Nice. And this place is not small at all. Okay. Room 104 key. 108. That's quite a suite or suite you have there. Ballroom.
So, you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
Huh. You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. We were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning. The
No.
plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Part 1. We sing. Slaughter, the Lady of the Dark Land, Alan Wake the musical. Okay. I had died in the end again. The dark presence had killed me, but something had changed now. My memories of what had happened were not eaten away. There'd been another manuscript there. The title page read Return. The Lay of the Dark Land. I would write a new draft of Initiation. I knew more now. I would use what I remembered. I had to find my way back to Parliament Tower. I had to find another murder site, a place so dark it remained fixed in this shifting darkness. I would find inspiration and I would write myself there. I had to find a way to get ahead of the dark presence, get ahead of Scratch. I knew how this worked now. I was in control. Are you? I really don't feel like you're in control, Alan. I'm terribly sorry to say that. Alan Wake the musical. I had fooled myself into thinking I could control the story. I had not planned this to be a part of Initiation. Who did it? Door? Old gods of Asgard? Was someone trying to confuse me or help me, remind me of who I was and where I came from? Because I kept forgetting. My life's story as a song, as a child. I saw nightmares of dark shadows. Was that because I was trapped in a dark place now? Dreams as visions through time? Room 665, a room with an ocean view. The mystery caller was back. He knew things, wanted to meet me at the Oceanview Hotel. I would find a way there. Thomas Zane, not a poet or a diver, or so he claimed now. A filmmaker. He said we'd been trying to escape together. My manuscript Return was the key. If Scratch got his hands on Return, he'd be the one to get out. Zane said there was another murder site hidden in the hotel. I would write my way there, a new Casey story, a sequel to the previous one, The Return of the Murder Cult. I had to keep it interesting, find a twist, a meta layer, a theater play about the cult, a play with a supernatural reputation, the play infiltrated by the real cult. Preparations were underway for the theater play. A forbidden play brought to life. Everyone is invited to the pre-show ritual in the ballroom.
Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult, infiltrated by a real murder cult.
And here's our safe room. I have only 2 slots available. This is painful. This shotgun. Can we not saw it off and make it at least 3 slots or something? Flashbangs can go away, I guess. Now I have at least 3 slots. (111). What do we have in room 111? I like that they changed the appearance of the containers. That's kinda nice.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there.
Perhaps the murder itself? Closed due to water damage. Do not enter. We apologize for the inconvenience. The end of the story. The murder site. What horror lies waiting there? Ooh, I got the
The
charm.
troop were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed.
Move them to
The prop room
225.
had been changed from room 104 to room 225.
Okay. The symbols are just like an Oceanview motel. Okay, we managed to sneak by. That is always nice. Empty containers. That is not nice. Did I check the bathroom in that other room? That makes no sense. Ha, I see what you're doing. It's a way to move between the floors. Okay. That is kinda cool.
Alan Wake. I need the words.
God damn it, which one was it? 111. Yeah. Don't expect to see much here, but you never know. Okay. See if we can sneak by over here as well. Is there anything to sneak to, by the way? I don't think so. I think it's just that. Dude, I was looking at the map over here. Super rude. I really did not appreciate that kind of behavior. Dude, I'm already in the room. Unbelievable. Now, yeah, we can try 224, 223, just down the hallway. There was a dude walking around, right? Okay. More ammunition. Any chance that I can just throw something in there? Because it's a whole bullet, guys. I could use it. Anyway. Okay, I'm not following. I am not following. It's just a red herring, right? I mean, this room is not that big, so that I actually missed something. What the heck? There is an arrow. Can you please go away? funnily enough, you can kind of maybe slightly make out something in the mirror, but generally speaking, I do not understand what they want from me. I'm very confused. Well, let's just try to move on. Oh, it's a freaking party now? Oh. Like, what was that? The entirety of the hotel in shadows decided to just ambush me? Kinda not cool, guys. And what's with the arrows? They're confusing as heck. I don't like that. I like none of it. I said it. You heard it here. But maybe that's the idea. The hotel is not supposed to make you comfortable. The hotel is not supposed to be a relaxing place. At least not that hotel. Sheesh. Okay. Hey. So, these can go away. These can go away. Good about the rest. So we checked the rooms 224 and 223. As a matter of fact, now even the fact that it even shows me the marker pointing me somewhere over here. For the love of everything that's saint, what was that crap? Oh no, we're definitely going with goes around. Multiple enemies with one shot, I can't promise it. Oh. Is this gonna be another party? One leaves, another enters. Am I a honeypot over here? Do I really need to break through the shadows? You're gonna just stand there, right, dude? Let's see if 219 is somehow safe. Might be able to visit 202 later as well. So the gray areas are not the inaccessible areas, they're just like not visited yet areas. Okay, I could probably use a flare. Oh, it's the hotel sign itself, right? Okay, we got another door. Where do you leave me? Oh, I actually got access to 202 that I was just talking about. A rehearsal
This is
room.
where they gathered before the play.
Okay.
This is where it began.
And that would be my exit to the hallway, right? Nobody here by that name.
Another vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? And why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The Oceanview was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel.
Sounds a bit like Ed.
It's a trope for a reason.
Perform the summoning in the ballroom. I don't want to. I don't think I want to stay in a haunted place. So when we leave this room, I suggest that we try to go back to the save room. Okay. So far, so good. Don't you dare. Reserved for rehearsals. Oh, 5. I know you! No! What the? Stop! No. No. I saw the Dr. Darling. Team? 209. Need a key for 209.
Wake. This isn't your story. Alan Wake. Alan Wake.
Ballroom. And we have a safe space.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
One. Have I not been there? Right. I was bullied by the shadows over here. So naturally I didn't go to 1-1. Well, it was locked in anyway, so... Now then. With that, I actually would like to take a break here. It's like these segments can be a little bit emotionally draining in terms that it's a lot of tension and a lot of stress trying to navigate among the shadows, not waste my resources and preferably not die exactly in this order. We also have some wards that we sometimes need to find, and judging by this minuscule ward that I found on the tiles of the bathroom, maybe markers are not always stuck. Maybe I am just blind, and we we've seen multiple occasions when where my blindness stopped me from obtaining certain items, so it is entirely possible that at least one marker is not fake. It is also entirely possible that both markers are real. So that is a conundrum that we need to deal with. Now, we will be taking a break over here. I would like to say thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay, and if that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you soon. Have a nice day out there, and bye.